Why do restaurants relying on tipping? Imagine going out to eat and feeling unsure about how much to leave after your meal. Why do some restaurants depend so much on tips? Well, it all comes down to how they pay their staff and how the system has developed over time. Restaurants relying on tipping mainly because it shifts part of the payment responsibility from the employer to the customer. Instead of paying servers a full minimum wage, restaurant owners can pay them a lower base wage, often around $2.13 per hour in the United States. The rest of their income comes from tips. This setup helps restaurants keep their costs lower, especially during slow times or in busy cities. Tipping in restaurants started in Europe and was brought to America by wealthy travelers in the late 1800s. At first, it was a way for wealthy Americans to show social status. Over time, it became a standard practice in the United States, especially after the Civil War. Tipping also took on racial and economic meanings, often reflecting social hierarchies. From a cultural point of view, tipping is seen as a way to thank servers for good service. When you leave a tip, you're showing appreciation and encouraging the staff to give attentive, friendly service. It creates a direct link between how well you're treated and how much money the server makes. Tipping also helps manage labor costs for restaurants. Since a big part of a server's income depends on tips, they're motivated to provide good service to earn more. Customers often tip around 15 to 20% of their bill, but this can vary depending on the country and the quality of service. However, relying on tips can make things complicated. Customers might feel unsure about how much to leave or worry about whether their tip is enough. Sometimes, servers are treated differently based on subjective judgments or personal biases. Still, understanding the reason behind tipping helps us see it as a way to reward good service and support the workers who make dining enjoyable. In the end, restaurants depend on tipping because it helps keep costs down and creates a system where good service is directly rewarded. It's a tradition that has grown over many years and remains a key part of dining etiquette in many places around the world.